So this is my zombie makeup tutorial. I went to the movie Scorch Trials last night, which is a fabulous movie, and in the movie they had zombies. So when I came home, I was super inspired and decided to create my own using characteristics from theirs. To begin, I started to put tape over my eye because I'm going to be blocking it out. I put toilet paper underneath it to prevent my eyelashes from being ripped out. On top of the tape, I applied a layer of liquid latex, and you want to make sure it's a thinner layer because you don't want it to go through the tape or somehow get into your eye. I then went over it with toilet paper, and on top of the toilet paper, I went over it with a final layer of liquid latex. You can build this up, but I just chose to leave it at a couple of layers. I then went in with a lighter foundation and began to cover up the prosthetic. The reason I went in with a lighter one is because the prosthetic is white, so it's going to appear darker than when you apply it on your skin. So to cover up the rest of my face, I used my darker foundation. Next, you'll want to contour. To find your contour, you're going to roll your brush under your cheekbone, and in that gap is where you're going to place the color. I used a taupe eyeshadow and really contoured all the way down by my mouth, under my jaw, and into my temple. So then, taking the same eyeshadow, I went in and placed it through my crease, under my eye, and in my inner corner. What this is going to do is it's going to make your eye appear more sunken in and more zombie-like. I then went in with a matte black eyeshadow very lightly and started to fill in dirt marks. These people in the movie are supposed to be in the sun all the time. They're going to get dirty because they haven't showered. And so you can always build this color up, but remember not to apply too dark right away because you can't take it back. I then just took my hand and smeared it. I then continued that process around other parts of my face. Taking black face paint, I then drew a circle where the socket of my eye would be and began to fill that in. Using the darker taupe eyeshadow, I went around the circle we just drew so it would appear more sunken in. I then mixed a red and a purple face paint together and began to fill in my veins and where I wanted them to go. Remember, with veins, they're just simply squiggly lines that don't have to be the same size. Then, to make the veins look like they were underneath my skin, I went in with my foundation brush and brushed over them. Taking a red face paint, I began to add cuts to my face. Next, taking a light red face paint, I began to draw around each cut and the wound around my eye to make it appear irritated. Taking a dark red toned purple, I went around the outside of the black to gradually have it fade into the red. I then decided to add another cut to my forehead. I also used the light red face paint to go around it as well. Now it's time for some fake blood. I made my own this time. I mixed ketchup, Hershey's chocolate syrup, and grape jelly together. I thought it gave it a good, chunky looking combination for the blood I needed. Next, I took a Q-tip and began to drag the blood down my face to make it look like the eye has bled. And last but not least, I applied some fake blood to my lip. And that is the end of my makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!